Hey, hold on.
There you go.
There we go. Okay, there we go. There we
Hey,
go.
how you
I'm
doing?
doing good. How you doing?
Pretty good. Can't complain. Well, actually, I should because it's hot as hell out here in LA.
I
So,
heard that it's raining out here, so you know,
aw. awesome.
you know.
Well, it's so nice to meet you. I'm Megan.
Nice to meet you, Megan. I'm Rashad. Nice to meet you.
Awesome. So, what I'm going to do, the whole purpose of this video
Yeah.
is so I can get you on video, pitch you to my bosses,
Okay.
and they'll say, like, hey, yeah, we want to have him and his daughter on the show. So,
Okay.
that's all this is for.
Okay. Okay.
Nothing fancy. You just be you.
Okay.
And I'm going to start recording now. Is that cool?
That's fine. That's fine.
Awesome. So my first thing is just introduce yourself to me, your name, your age, single dad, where you're living,
Okay.
and then I'll ask you all about your post and what you're looking for.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So my name is Rashad Randolph. I'm 27 years young. Been a single father since my daughter was pretty about 6 months years old. She'll be 4 September the 16th. Currently live in Columbus, Ohio, and I'm a native of Memphis, Tennessee. So that's just a quick synopsis of who I am and what I have going on.
Excellent. And you're in the National Guard as well, right?
Yes, that's right. I'm in the National Guard. Been in since about 2010. About 2010.
Wow, 10 years. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, awesome. So
Yeah.
tell me about this viral post that you did back in
Okay.
July. What is this all about?
All right. So I want to say disclosure. I saw a gentleman make a similar post, and his was structured a little bit different than mine. I put a little more structure to my own post, and I originally had no expectation whatsoever that it would, get feedback like it has at all. I started out with 1,000 Facebook friends. Now it's 5,000 plus 2,000 some followers, and I made the post because I'm in a season of being ready. Like I'm 27. I see myself with a family, two-parent household, whether it's a blended family. I see family in my future. I'm not getting any younger. I'm being honest. And at some point in time, you just got to be intentional and just put it out there. So I did. And I'm talking messages from all across the world. Just it's been lovely just seeing all that love and support and positivity like sent my way. And I started out wanting to just make a list of 10 women that I was gonna try to, focus and get to know. And believe it or not, the list is now down to just one person. So I'm getting to know one person right now. Just got off the phone with that individual. So I had a plan to navigate through that, but now it's a situation where I've seen signs that it's pointing me to the direction of this person. Like continue to get to know this person. So that's where I'm at now with that.
Wow. So how many I guess applicants?
Ooh.
Like is that I don't know, is that even the right word?
Yeah.
How many ladies reached out to you, be like, oh my goodness, you're such a great guy. I would love to get to know you.
Honestly, it's been over 3,000 messages. I can't even lie to you. Like my regular message inbox is like crazy. I can just scroll for like a minute. My message request is like the same way, and the spam folder just the same. And don't get me started on Instagram, because I don't know if you saw the Now This video.
I did, yeah.
When they posted that, it just came in even more, and then they posted it on Instagram, and even more came in, and I still get more throughout the day, and I can't really keep up, to be honest with you, but it's like my attention and focus is already like on one person now, so
Oh, she's a special lady.
yeah.
Oh, I love that. So, all right, so 3,000 ladies, reached out. You
right.
narrowed it down to what, like 10?
10.
Like, oh, she seems lovely, or can you just explain to that?
Yes. So like what I was looking for, and like it was a broad explanation. I said I'm looking for somebody that when I look at them each day, I see, okay, this is like a person that resembles all of my hard work. Everybody has a preference. That's just the facts. But that individual, my friends and I, helped me pick out, okay, this is what you're looking for on the surface. Okay, let's look even deeper. Do they have a job? If they have kids, because I have a child, do they take care of their children? Does it look like do they put a lot of profanity on their Facebook page? Like, you can tell a lot about a person based on what they put out there. That's a representation of self. So we were looking for someone that matched what I was putting out there. And my friends and I was like, okay, start here. And I did. I've traveled to see a couple of individuals. out of state during this quarantine time. But I've been spending a lot of time with the person that I mentioned to you earlier because they live like 45 minutes away. Who would have known? But we've been spending a lot of time. Yeah, spending a lot of time. And I post about her from time to time on this Facebook page that I made. I haven't put her information out there, but I kind of tease like I call her Roxy. You know, that's why I call her a little code name. But we've been spending a lot of time with each other, and I really like her. And she seems to fit like the purpose over my life and like just fit what I have going on. So I think that's key. Yeah.
How'd she find you?
She saw the post. Her friends saw the post. And then they I think they tagged her in it or sent it to her and she messaged me. And I was like, okay, this might be catfish. Let's just see, you know. But she was real. She was real. I was like, okay, you look like your pictures, you know. So it was cool. It was cool.
That is so cool because, like, even say you're on a dating app,
Right.
you know, Bumble or something.
Right.
You know, you can set like your mileage.
Right.
Like, what happens if you did like 30 miles and then she lived 35 miles away? Like,
Right.
you know, but for this, she's 45 minutes away. What are the chances of that from people? It's all over the world, right? That reached out?
Yes.
What? Come on. What are the chances of that?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I was flabbergasted because I'm gonna tell you something else. When I met her, she was so amazing. I tried to find something wrong with her. I found something wrong with me. Looking for something wrong with her. I'm like, I can't look.
What'd you find out?
I found out.
About you?
I found out a lot. Honestly, I found out that you know, sometimes I can overlook the details that really matter the most when it comes to dating. Sometimes I can be a little closed off to expressing how I feel. And I realized that when you really getting to know somebody in the dating phase, like you have to be an open book. That's the whole point in getting to know somebody. Like when you step into the dating realm, you are saying you're healed and you're ready. It's just like before you buy a car, when you walk on the dealership, you should be qualified and you should have a down payment and you should know what you're looking for. It's kind of the same way with dating. So I've definitely opened up a lot more. You know, being more transparent, honest, intentional for sure in dating her. Cause I'll take her. She's 32. I'm 27. So we do have an age gap, but I meet her up here in the mind. So it's working out. I'm definitely learning a lot about myself, a lot about her, and I think that's just all a part of dating. You know, you gotta learn one another. It's a whole new person.
Wow, that's awesome. I'm so happy for you. I don't even know you.
Thank you. Yeah, me too. Thank you. I feel it.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
So has your daughter been involved in any of this process?
She knows about it. She's seen the videos and she just smiles seeing how I talk about it and seeing our pictures together. Like she's 3 fixing to be 4. She don't know too much and she may know more than what she's able to articulate. You know how kids, they don't forget stuff. But I told myself I wasn't gonna introduce, you know, and meet children until I, you know, because a man knows when he's about to propose, you know, and stuff like that. But I want to just give Roxy and our time to just continue to get to know one another, continue to date one another, continue to like just pray over the situation. You know, in the past, I left God completely out of it. I'll be honest, but you know, I'm not really religious, but I have relationship. You know, and we talk about God in open conversation because the places that we're about to go in our lives, you know, God is all in the mix. So we need to talk about that now. We do talk about that. And I said, until I get to a point where when I know and I prayed on it, that proposing is in the near future, I said at that point, we can start, you know, meeting children and stuff like that. But until then, you know, you can't just introduce everybody that you date to your kids because it might not, you know how that goes. So definitely want to give that time because you definitely don't want to let kids down. I've been in a situation like that before. You know, I'm sure other people have as well. You know, you date someone with kids and the relationship fall apart and, you know, you got to part ways. But I said, you live and you learn. And I said, I never want to do that again. So I want to do this the right way. You know, I've done stuff my way before. Now I'm going to try my best to do it a different way so we can get different results. So that's where it is with my daughter and the kids and everything. So
does she have kids too or no?
Yeah, she has kids too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Wow, I'm so excited for you.
Yeah, thank you.
So how many dates have you been out? with her?
I've been on about, I want to say, several outings with Roxy. I've been on a date with another individual that lived in Kentucky, and I had made plans to go on another date with another individual, but Roxy and I were just starting to get so close, and I mean, I'm seeing the blessing that I've been praying for. I'm seeing it, and I'm, like I said, I'm trying to find something wrong with it. Self sabotage, as a lot of people do. And I mean, I can't find nothing wrong with this woman. I'm like, she liked me for me, beautiful on the inside and out. Make time for me outside of her responsibilities in her life. You can't beat that, you know. And somebody that when you laid it all out, this is what I'm on, this is what I want, and a woman to message you in this generation, day and age, like that does not happen often. So I can't ignore that. So I feel I'm cleaving more towards her, so I decided not to go on any more dates because I see. Put it like this: if you have a person that checks off 90% of what you want, don't gamble your 90% looking for 10% elsewhere in somebody else. So that's the situation where I'm at. She's more like 95%, you know. But other than that, I mean, yeah, those are pretty much the only 2 dates I've really been on. I've talked to people over the phone and messages and stuff like that, but she's right here, and I mean, it's what I like. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. Does she know that you were trying to find something wrong? Like, were you open with that?
Okay.
Yeah,
I told her yesterday that we just joke about it. I'm like, I was trying to find something wrong with you. I found a lot wrong with me. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. Like, there's something wrong with you, but I can't find it yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna find it. It's under the bed somewhere. I'm gonna find it.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh wow, this is so cool. So you're just, going with the flow, seeing what happens, and
yeah, definitely. And I want to say I'm not necessarily going with the flow because I do have a method to my madness. I told her that we will go on different outings, but I want to have certain dates with her. You know, an initial date, we done that, a really romantic date, and dates where we meet each other's friends and family and stuff like that, kind of just, just to get familiar with this person's world and who's important in their life. Because, when you get with somebody, you're not just getting with them, you're getting with their friends, family, kids, you want to see if you fit. So I told her it's different levels of dates I like to go on with time. And that's how we're navigating the whole dating realm and just continue to build a bond and things of that such. But yeah, that's what we do.
You are so rare. Guys like this, where are those guys out there like that? Come on.
I think it's more out here than what is perceived, I believe, because I talk about we have conversations like this with my guy friends all the time. My guy friends are either married, on the verge of getting married, or, I have guys that I talk to that are dating my female friends. I kind of, advise them on this and that. I'm no relationship guru. I'm only 27. I got a lot of life to live. But one thing I know is how to self-reflect. I know how to hold myself accountable. I know how to be intentional. I know how to treat people how I want to be treated. And I have 3 sisters, and I have a daughter. And I'm like, I want to be the type of man that I want her to marry one day. And that's not a perfect man, but that's a man that can make mistakes and make adjustments. That's really it. Men gonna make mistakes, but make adjustments. It's one thing to get a woman, but you got to know how to keep a woman. It's one thing to get a man, you got to keep a man. It's a two-way street. And in this day and age, I understand, like you mentioned earlier, we got Tinder, Bumble, and all these different apps, but it's like I caught a lot of flack. Why did you put that out there? Why did you put your business out there? Why 10% negative, 90% positive, but to the 10% negative, I said, why not? Why not? We put everything else on Facebook of what we want. We want this nice house, want this nice car. We praying for this new job. Thank you, God, for this new car. Let put it out there. Hey, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I have to offer, and this is what I need to work on because I'm not perfect. But marriage is one of my goals. I don't think you should be afraid to say that. And a couple of women have decided to post. I call it the love ad challenge. I've just been telling people, do what I did and what the other guy did that I got the idea from. Put it out there, nice and neat. Who you are, what you're looking for, and a couple people have done that. And I advise women to do that. They're gonna talk about you anyway. You might as well You ain't gonna talk about you anyway. So you might as well just put out there what it is you want, because you never know who's watching. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna hit stop here.
Okay, that's fine.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, so what I'll do, I have a meeting on Thursday.
Okay.
Which seems like an eternity away. But what I will do is pitch your video.
Okay.
I'll edit it down a bit.
Okay.
And let them know that I spoke with you.
Okay.
They gave me the go-ahead to at least reach out, so they are interested.
Okay.
Just got to run it up the ladder and get
Right.
it all approved and everything.
Right. Okay.
I will ask if they want your daughter to be a part of this, because
Okay.
I don't, just by talking with you now, I don't know if we do need her. She's,
Yeah.
I mean, maybe we could just show pictures of her.
Yeah, because I got plenty of pictures and videos that I could.
Yeah, there's something.
Yeah.
So, I'll explain the scenario that your mom would have to bring her up or down or whichever way.
Yeah.
I think it might be okay with you in the video.
Okay.
So I'll just see what they say. And
Okay.
then as soon as I get a word from them, I'll let you know if it's approved and all that.
Okay.
And
that
then
sounds good.
we don't start taping till September 1st, so
Okay.
it's going to be a while anyway.
Right.
So you'd probably, if once approved, it'd be sometime in September.
Oh,
hopefully.
cool. Well, that means
Yeah,
I
so
would
you'd be-
I'll be with
Yeah,
her in that case. So I mean.
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
sure, I don't know if it would be me producing it or another awesome teammate that I have,
Yeah.
but I'm sure they could get an update from you and see where your guys' relationship is going and
Okay.
stuff like that.
That sounds good. I like that. That sounds good.
Sound good? All right,
All right.
man. Okay, cool. I'm so glad we connected.
Me too.
My message must be in the thousands of messages that you
It
got.
has
So I'm
to
glad
be.
I found your email.
Right. It has to be. And I'm so sorry again. Like, I just stopped looking at
No,
it.
it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally fine.
Okay, then.
Cool.
Well, I sure
All
appreciate
right,
it.
well, yeah, no worries. You're welcome.
Yeah.
You have a good rest of the day, and then I'll just be in touch with you, let you know what's happening.
Okay, that sounds good. Thank you.
Cool. All right, you take care.
All right, you too.
All right, see you later.
See you
Bye-bye.
later.